Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kurt. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. The moon rising around the planet Kerbin in version 0.19.1. Latest and greatest update. Let's resume, our saved game. And kind of a weird episode today. I don't have any new projects going on, but I did realize that we have quite a few missions ongoing, as it were. Not only did we just land a rover on Duna, but we also have orbiting the moon of Duna what do we got? We got the Duna orbit station. We've got all these missions that are just going on. I would like to do something with them, and since I think the next thing I actually want to do is make some sort of rover-like situation for maybe the moon, maybe a manned rover, perhaps. We've got all these robotic missions just flying around without anything to do. It's obviously possible for us to land. We've landed twice with robotic missions on Duna. We have a lander here orbiting Ike, Duna's moon. So let's land this little lander. Let us allow it to fulfill its destiny in life on Ike. And then we can have that there, and that'll be great. And then we also have one orbiting Jewel, and also one orbiting, what's the Venus look-alike? That one, the purple planet, whatever. So let's just land all these landers in this episode, and if we have time, maybe we'll do something else. But yeah, right now we are going to land on Ike. Do I have enough fuel? Yeah, full up on fuel. Let's get to it and decouple. Very nice indeed. The problem with doing this, did I? No, I don't think I have in this version. Right now, this little station is unmanned, unguided, and out of control. So the only way we could ever really recapture this is to either connect another robotic mission to it or a manned mission to it, which we might do, we might not do, who knows. But let's, for the time being, whoa, gain control of our tiny little spacecraft. Let's keep an eye on our resources as well. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, these don't have any RCS or SAS or anything on them. And they're very, very tiny. Let's do a little bit of a burn here. I don't know if... Yeah, the engine is not yet activated. It is not yet activated. Still not yet activated. Now it's activated. Requires very little thrust, as there's very little fuel. Whoa! Should have paid attention to that. A little bit of a close flyby there. Our parent spacecraft, I guess you could say. Let's just bring her down somewhere nice. It's got this big chunk missing out there. Also doesn't consume that much fuel. God, we're going to start going back into orbit. Alright, let's try to stay... Like I said, there's no SAS keeping me in line here. Can't keep me in line. I am unstoppable. I'm going to try to do this so I land. I want to land, obviously, in the sun. That's going to be helpful. I don't know, maybe we could aim for that little dark area there to see what geologically is going on. A little darkness. The darkness. And cut off the engines right there because we're going to do another burn. Getting good at these little robotic landings, I would think. Still got like 80% fuel, still good. I suppose the thing to do, especially around a planet like Jewel, would be to strap like 5 or 6 of these things to the outside of the rocket and just deploy them as needed for landing on each of the moons or something like that, but We didn't think of that. Oh, well. We're not that prepared. Oh, brother. Alright, yeah, we could actually probably fast forward time a bit. We were pretty high in orbit, weren't we? Yeah. Alright, and now let's try to bring our direction a little bit more vertical by firing our rockets retrograde to where we're actually going. Keep an eye on that fuel, but I think we're alright. Certainly seems like a very interesting geological area. Ooh. I don't know why I said that. Ooh. Alright, look at this. Pretty much precision pinpoint landing. Oh, that place looks rather interesting. There's like ripples. Ripples! I missed the ripples. But yeah, we said we would land in this little dark shaded area, and that is where we're currently headed. I'm keeping a very slight, steady pressure on the throttle, just so that we don't pick up too much of that speed that we spent so much time bleeding off. But yeah, Ike, kind of an interesting place, very moon, like the Kerbin moon-like, maybe a little bit more, I guess we'll see when we land, but not as many craters, strangely enough. It's as if the planet is made out of a softer material that when craters are formed from impacts, they just fill in with the silt. The silt. Yep, I don't think I have much use for that view anymore. We're pretty much going down vertically. $9,000 meters. Let's open up the gear. Oh, I said let's open up the gear. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that didn't work the first few times. Alright, we're gonna have to slow down a lot more than that. Actually, considerably more than this. Ah! Oh! 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 Oh, God. Okay. Alright. Alright. Let's, we can survive. It says Aretha Franklin. Okay. Alright. Let's, we still have a little bit of fuel left. Let's try to undo what we've done. Came in extraordinarily hot. Okay, I don't know, wow, that was a bizarre happenstance, if I do say so myself. And I do. Let's see if we can land with 3 legs. 3-leg landing. Running a little bit low on fuel. Come on, stop going sideways. Do I have a shadow? No shadow yet. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, this is going to be tricky. Alright, we don't want to come to a hover. We would actually like to go down. Thank you. Let's see if this thing is stable on 3. I doubt it. Ooh, it is! Talk about your redundant systems there, folks. We have landed successfully on Ike. Well, successfully. I will call that successfully. Lost a leg, but our little lander that we designed in like 5 minutes with like 8 parts is quite robust. Quite robust indeed. So hooray! Landed pretty much on target-ish in this little dark area. Kind of cool. So now we could say we've landed something on Ike. How about it? Let's go back to the Space Center and try to have a little bit better luck, but with a different lander. We've also got, what was it? Eve. Eve is the planet I was looking for. Oh, do I want to, Do I want to land on Eve or Gilly? What's Gilly look like? Is Gilly, like, interesting at all? Not especially. It just looks like a captured asteroid. I suppose we could attempt an actual landing on Eve. I don't know, maybe we'll end up in one of these sulfur lakes or whatever type of lake it is. That's an interesting continent. Why is it a different color? I think, yeah, the atmosphere of Eve is a lot more dense than Kerbin. Also, the gravity, I think, is similar, if not more gravity than Kerbin. What the heck? These things are a dime a dozen. Let's land on Eve. I think this station, yes, I gave this station a secondary computer module, so after I disconnect the lander, this station still has control of its facilities. Oh, I'm orbiting in the correct direction as well, so I could... Oh, this is like the perfect time, actually. Let me fast forward a little bit. How low does that orbit go? Oh, that's probably fine. By disconnecting at the apoapsis, I can burn just a little bit, and that will bring me into a re-entry. Hopefully somewhere around here or something like that. Oh god, stop going past the apoapsis. Why did you go past the apoapsis after all of that jazz you just said about its awesome being at the apoapsis? Alright, let us decouple. It has given us control of the proper spacecraft. Let's cycle through. There we go. I'm first going to get a little bit away from our main spacecraft because we already almost discovered that if you do this too close that you might end up on a collision path. There we go, that's probably good enough. Alright, let's see what sort of damage we can do. Whoop. Let's keep an eye on our fuel as well. Now, a lot of our landing can be probably slowed down by the atmosphere. So I really don't want to come in too deep. That's probably good. Awesome. Alright. Got a ton of fuel left. Of course, with the amount of gravity, this is much greater concern. It should be paid attention to how fast I'm coming in. No parachutes. No parachutes on this lander. This is, this might be a suicide mission. What is this? A barometer. What temperature is it out there? Negative 199. You're getting colder. What's the pressure? In vacuum! Is that the actual data point? It's not like 0 or anything. It's... The computer is just... We're in a vacuum, you idiot, of course! How could you possibly have asked me what the barometer setting is? Alright, yeah, let's fast forward, and as we get a little bit closer to the atmosphere, I'll bring you back in, and we'll bid farewell to probably what is going to be the eventual doom of this little probe. Alright guys, we're back. We just passed through 90,000 kilometers, and I think we're starting to interact with the atmosphere. Things are getting strangely purple and bright. Our barometer, however, is still telling us we're in vacuum, but the temperature has sort of started to rise, down from, or up from 299 below zero to 40 below zero. 70 kilometers. I do not know where the atmosphere to this planet begins, but we're coming in extraordinarily hot. And here we go. Speaking of hot, hopefully this does not make any of our parts fall off. That would be bad. Ooh, doggy. Things are getting hot. I wonder what the temperature says now. Yeah, things are heating up all right. Let's try to keep angled down as best we can. I didn't know that there were, like, sound effects with the re-entry heat, but apparently there are. 40 kilometers, 45 rather, excuse me. Slowing down quite a bit. Looks like we are definitely coming in over land. Hello! We are coming in like a meteor. A meteor over Eve. Woo! Woo! Yikes, very thick atmosphere. Like I said, we're coming in very hot. Oh, I believe we are getting through that part of the atmosphere. Still slowing down considerably. This might work. Although we are getting extraordinarily close to the ground. Alright, we're through there. We're still really slowing down quite a bit. Where are we at? Yeah, that's pretty much where I said. That would have been an interesting crater to have fallen into, but... Still slowing down. I wonder if... Oh, we're coming down practically vertically. Maybe it's time to light these rockets. Just to make sure, once again, that we do not hit too hard. Got plenty of fuel, that's for sure. And I'm assuming this little tiny rocket is not as efficient within atmosphere. What's the temperature here on Eve? Going up, 35. Barometer pressure is going up. 15 kilometers. Straight down. Wow, that is surprising, actually, given the way the last landing went. Although I think it's going to take quite a bit of power to actually slow us down in time to land on the surface. Yeah, look at... I don't know that I have enough power to stop my descent. Yeah, I'm speeding up if I don't have more than 70% throttle. And I don't have that much fuel left. This is bad news for everybody involved. Alright, let's do that when we're closer to the ground, I think. Yeah, there's terminal velocity is about 110. $8,000 meters. No. Alright, I would like a... There we go. Alright, this is a much better camera angle. Where are we at? 6,000. We were still slowing down, so that's good. We're getting thicker atmosphere, I guess. Just for safety's sake, let's do that. 5-ish kilometers, although probably much less to the actual ground. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Ooh, that's quite the atmosphere, I'll give you that much, Eve. Oh, this might work, hold on. Oh no. Quickly, before the thing gets destroyed. We got 3 bars and 136 degrees. Coming in at 60 meters per second. We are not going to survive this landing, folks. And we're out of fuel. Boop. Let's get the reading on the barometer. 3.5 bars. 144. Oh! Yeah, you need a parachute when coming to Eve, that's for sure. Alright, well, we tried. We got some data before we blasted into the impact and created yet another crater. But yeah, Eve pretty much looks like the moon or any of the other terrestrial planets, except there's a purple sky. And ground. The ground is also purple. Alright, Eve, everybody. Welcome to Eve. You have now exploded. Alright, so, did that. What else do we have going on? Just like how I'm just blowing up things, checking things off the list. Hey guys, we have all these spacecraft just orbiting these planets pointlessly. Perhaps we should do something with them. Let's go back to the tracking station. We have I mean, first of all, we still have our guys hanging out on Minmus. Perhaps we can get them off the surface there eventually. But we do have the... Where's orbiting Jewel? What happened? We did it during the live stream. Whoa! Oh, that's what happens, friends, when you leave your mission's orbiting Jewel, and I'm assuming somewhere along the line it interacted with the orbit of a moon or Jewel itself, and is now escaping the solar system. Oh god. Oh, that sucks. That's never coming back at all. See you later, guys. Nice knowing ya. It's probably out of... It's still got electric charge, a little bit of fuel, but... That is unfortunate, is it not? I was going to land on one of the moons of Jewel. Wow, look at how far the sun away is. The sun away is? The sun is away. Wow, this isn't even giving me an approximation of what you could do, yeah. Like what happens... Yeah, there is nothing you can do, realistically. What kind of burn is it asking for there? It's asking for me to bleed off 300 meters per... or 3,000, rather, meters per second. That would be more fuel than I could possibly have left. Yeah, no. Never gonna happen. Oh well. That is unfortunate. Off and into the interplanetary space. My good spacecraft. Enjoy the journey. Perhaps I should, at least point the solar panels towards the sun. That might be a good thing to do. Not that it really matters anymore, but... Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, we are back on Minmus with our two little Kerbonauts who have been hanging out here. What a view! We got the sunrise, we got a Kerbin rise, and then a moon rise on the sky. Hudster here seems to have a very interesting reaction to such a thing. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I'm assuming it's because the gravity is so low on Minmus that they constantly think they're like jumping or something, which they always smile at. Yeah, whoa, into orbit we go. He's way too excited. They're freaking out inside the spacecraft, but once they're outside in their suits, they're just happy and dandy and just can't get enough of it. Woo! So yeah, for those of you who don't remember, this is the kind of robotic lander that I've got orbiting, or that I had rather, orbiting Minmus in the station. I set these guys out here. We still have one guy in the station orbiting around, kinda just hanging out. Whoa, whoa! Nice acrobatics there, Orhat. Watch your head. Well done. He's happy about that, and his hands have come up and into his helmet. That is an interesting spacesuit design problem now, isn't it? Whoa, hi. Whoa. That's hilarious. Anyway, I decided, since we're in the process of kind of cleaning up our current ongoing missions, we should probably bring these guys back home, don't you think? So I feel like that's what I'm going to do. Hold on, put away your thing. You can run a little bit faster. So I'm going to get this guy back in the capsule, of course. Hudster and Orhat are the ones on this mission. And I don't even think a rover would work on Minmus. There'd be no traction. I just had that thought randomly, is all. Don't worry, I don't have that planned just yet. But let's get him back in the spacecraft. Yep, Hudster and Orhat as the sun is rising. Let's take a look at where our situation, our space station is. Alright, we can fast forward time a little bit. Where's that at? Can I see that? Yeah, there it is. Maybe we can watch the official sunrise. Ooh, they're excited. There's the sunrise. Whoa, there goes the space station. Slow down. La, 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 la. I'm always curious about when the best time to launch is. So I'm going to come up and underneath. So I'll technically be going faster than it. But even here, it's only 10 kilometers away. So, I did this landing. I'm not going to do this landing, but I did this landing from within the cockpit. I am not going to be doing that today. the launch, anyway. At least I don't think I can do that. Set as target. Target set! Yeah, I'm going to forego the in-cockpit liftoff. But anyway, we can. However, that is... Which way is that? That would be... east? West. We need to go west, so let's take off and head back west. Plenty of fuel. Gear up. SAS off, so I can actually make this roll over. And away we go. Hudster. I know Orhat gets a little bit worried very easily, but... Well done, guys. Based on the elapsed time, I think, yeah, you've spent over a year on the surface of Minmus. Almost 2 years. Well, I don't know how long. That's 655 days. I don't know how long a Kerbin year is. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I ballsed that up, didn't I? Hold on. Let's, I forgot how little power it's required to get off the face of Minmus. Let's undo these horrible, horrible things we've done. Wait, I want the... Yeah, this one. I wonder if I can do this in one go. Doubtful. But that would be interesting. No. Alright, let's do that. Oh, I'm a little bit off. Little bit off. Let's... oh dear. Let's add a maneuver to bring ourselves a little bit back into... I know... Oh yeah, we did go a little bit off course so that we could land on the ice sheet. Yeah, we're a little bit behind. Okay, well, I guess perhaps we should have launched a little bit earlier than we did, but... So it goes, so it goes. Oh, whoops, I never... never retracted the ladder. Don't need that right now. Whoops, no, no. No, I want the ladder, please. Retract the ladder. Well done. Alright. Let me finagle with the orbit here, and then I will be back with you when we are ready to, hopefully, dock. Just brought you back really quick. I've got to say, it's kind of difficult to rendezvous with a spacecraft that is orbiting so close to its parent body. I think the fuel depot, the space station, is orbiting at 20,000 meters. It doesn't leave you much wiggle room. As you can see, I'm coming a little bit close to this mountain. I'm in orbit, I think. Sort of. Yeah, I'm in orbit finally. But my periapsis is 4,000. And the space station, like I said, is up at 20,000? 10,000. It's at 10,000. Gosh, that's even worse. What was I thinking? But, I had to make a little bit of a last-minute maneuver to make sure I would make it over this mountain. Which I guess I'm actually about to still be losing altitude by the time I try to reach it. But I think I have yes, an intersect point coming up properly. It's kind of a weird one. I need to do a lot of correction because then my apoapsis actually comes out to 15, but we did it. We're all lined up. That little mountain ridge is slightly concerning. Indeed. Yeah, this is not really the view that you want to be having right now, to be honest. Whoop. Sorry, I'm trying to get a little bit better of a... Ooh, without totally ballsing up my... Yeah, no, that totally balls up everything. Yeah, don't want to be that close. Do not want to be that close. Hey, where's our... The radar altitude is fine. Whew. Close stuff. Close stuff indeed. I think that's about as close as we need to get. What is... Oh, that is Orhat at the control. No wonder! Why is that part kind of jiggling? Something isn't structurally sound with the spacecraft. Hudster is just delighted to be this close. Oh, we can't even see over Orhat's shoulder. You can see the target, however. We're getting closer. Getting closer. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I'll bring it back when we get closer. We're ready to dock, and then we'll bring these guys home. Alright, here we go. We are quickly approaching. Very quickly approaching. Coming up on, I think our closest is going to be under 400 meters. So as always, with rendezvous, you need to burn in the opposite direction to your target. This is going to be a very slight burn. As you can see, we're only going 13 meters per second relative to our target destination. So it's just going to be a little bit of fuel, just a little bit. Like I said, about 300 meters. Probably stand it to get a little bit closer. Alright, there we go. So now we're kind of parked next to the what I've called the fuel depot for whatever reason. We've done so many dockings before, but I figure I've noticed quite a few people coming from Steam. For whatever, well, I know what reason. It's an awesome game, but it's... Whoa! Kerbal Space Program is still in the top 20, alternating in and out of the top 10 in terms of sales, overall sales on Steam, which is an awesome thing. And I know I've gotten questions from people who bought it on Steam, who, once again, are just starting to play the game. So perhaps I'll include this whole docking situation. Although docking around Minmus is a lot different than docking around Kerbin, I'll give you that much. Especially at 10,000 meters. Good lord, Kurt. Why on earth did you put this thing so close to the surface? I might have to boost the orbit, but yeah, we're coming in. Fast forward time a little bit. Alright, I'm within about 100 meters. Well, now I'm within 100 meters, and I'm going to start using my RCS to keep myself on course. I am not one, because I've been playing the game for so long, I don't use the docking. I could never get a whole handle on it, so I use WASD to control my roll, and then IJKL, H and N to control my translation. Oh, this is taking place once again on the nighttime. One of the things they did update... Whoa! The hell was that? Why did we just flash? Are you guys taking pictures? What the hell was that? I was just about to say, one thing they did update in 19, version 0.19, is that there's no longer a stray source of illumination from the spacecraft. We are about to have a little bit of a collision, so let's slow down. Slow down. Oh, I know what the problem is. Crap, guys. There's no... Am I an idiot who didn't provide enough docking ports? I am! I am that idiot. Is that something that happens? What is the flashing? I'm very confused about the flashing. Alright, hold on, guys. Apparently, it would seem that I need to undock this capsule and to make room... Yeah, I don't have a... I know why. This was a leftover part from the moon station that I brought out here. So it's a little bit derpy. Alright, let me switch spacecraft. And Rodbass Kerbin, as happy as can be, is in control here. So let me... How much fuel and RCS fuel do I have? Plenty. Alright. Let's Rodbass is in this capsule, right? Yes, okay. Just had to make sure. If I undock and nobody's in there, that would be bad. Let's undock right here. I'm going to turn on my RCS and back away. Kind of just, yeah, actually, let's just back away, because then I'll just reattach. Whoa, the gears are grinding in this spacecraft. The gears are grinding. No, that's garage door. Let's just back away, and then I can slip this guy. And there is a port on the back. I did think of that. There's a port on the back of the lander. Perhaps it's time to bring up a tri-coupler or whatever to here. Alright, let's... I want to see what I'm doing relative to the target here. I just want to come to a dead stop, please. 0? No. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Now let's switch back over to the lander. And it also is having a problem with its gears. Let's get the lander. Let me get in chase mode. There we go. Watch out for those solar panels, of course. I'm going to set this as my target. Oh, that is the target. Okay. I'm very curious. Well, now that the sun is up, but I'm very curious about those flashes. Is that an issue in the lighting of the game? Or is it like an actual thing? I know that sort of happens in real life when there's docking happening on the International Space Station. Get lined up here, very nice. How close am I? Kind of close. Oh, this is almost... Oh, will this be pinpoint? Please be pinpoint. Oh, that would be the most sexy little maneuver I just did right there if this lines up. Slow down a little bit. Yeah! Brilliant! Ooh! Let's get a... Let's turn off SAS. There we go. That helps things out. Gives it a chance to line up. Sort of. Come on. You can do it. Just magnetize. Do it. Come on. Alright. Alright. Let's... Oh, okay. Well, I guess turning SAS back on helps. Alright, now we've got that there, so let's switch back to... How do I do this? Yeah, like this. To this guy, and I will set the bottom port as my target. And get back into chase mode. Whoa, that ain't right. There we go. Oh, no, I want... Did I not say set as target? There we go. Gosh, I hope this is spot on as well. So far it appears to be. Yes. Perfect. That's a terrible view. Alright, let's line ourselves up a little bit better. Slow ourselves down just a little bit. How are we looking? It wants to. There we go. Marvelous. Marvelous job, Kurt. Thanks, Kurt. Alright, so we've done it. We have returned from Minmus on a robotic lander. I don't think I was planning on bringing them home. I don't know that I have time to do that in this episode, unfortunately. But also, I don't want to leave this station unmanned. It's over Minmus. So we'll leave our guys here. Normally, I would leave the robotic lander here because that's just going to be our ferry back and forth from Minmus. And then I'll take the guys home in the capsule, but there's, like, so much fuel up here. Like, what I could do is... yeah, I could, you know... Does this have fuel in it? No. Okay, that's all empty. I could transfer a lot of the fuel from that module into this module. Because this, like I said, whoops, well, I stopped that too soon, is a fuel depot. That barely used any. Don't have that much fuel. I would need to... Yeah, probably from here I could refuel. I don't think it takes that much, but... Yeah, that would probably be enough to get back to Kerbin. But anyway, yeah, let's leave these guys here. They're having a good time. Look at them. They're all like, ooh. Ah. Look how close we are to the moon. Little icy moon. And there, once again, Kerbin and the real moon. The moon. So yeah, kind of a different, derpy, house cleaning episode of Kerbal Space Program, but look forward to the next one when, like I said, I'd like to get rovers up to the actual moon to check that stuff out. Well, that'll take some building, however, and I'm not very good at that. So, until next time, thanks so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time.